What's going on, guys? Seth here with Seth Francis Sim Racing, and just give me 1 second. Forgot to plug in my headphones once again. Stop that background noise real quick. Alright, come on, there we go. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. So, we are back in Gran Turismo Sport, the beta version of course, and this time just want to do a few laps at Blue Moon Bay. Apparently this is a somewhat of an oval shaped track. Not really, it's more like a triangle shaped track. I've never seen this track before or driven on it in any other game, or in this game, so we'll see how it goes. Looks like a fun track. The car I just got awarded for my daily workout goal. It's the C7 GT3. I'm using my SimuCube direct drive wheel. Running through gimmicks along with my Fanatic Elite pedals. I also have my Club Sport shifter hooked up through the gimmicks, and I discovered tonight that that will work if you're in an H-pattern car. I was driving the Mitsubishi Lancer, and it did in fact allow the usage of the clutch and H shifter. So, for moving around in the menus and for button inputs, I'm using a Fanatic universal hub that's converted to USB. Also running through gimmicks. Looks like that'll be good. And let's see how this car in track drive. Never driven either, so. Fun so far. Good force feedback, very good force feedback, especially up on this banked track. Ooh, that is fun. This car is paddle shift, so of course I'm using paddle shifters. And you can feel, you know, being up on this angled pavement, the force feedback is causing the wheel to want to be slightly off center. And that's just because the car is on such a steep angle, you're actually turning up the embankment constantly to keep the car from wanting to go down towards the apron. So that's something that is feels pretty realistic. You can also feel all the bumps. Come in here. Alright. Not quite sure how fast this car can take the corners yet, so I'm trying to conservative. Oh, too much gas. Too much gas there. I tell you, the direct drive wheel feels great for Gran Turismo Sport. I'm really enjoying the combination. Get myself turned around here. Did a little donut there. Awful lot of tire spin in this car. Wow. Got racing hard tires. Alright, get traction, there you go. up on the bump on the apron there, see what that feels like. Of course, you feel that really strong through the force feedback. This game does a great job with the feeling of going up a little embankment or going up curbs, especially, you know, of course you get the vibration and the shake from the textured curves, but you also get a nice yank from the wheel if you go up on a tall curb, either with the inside or outside tire. Saved it. Oh, thought I saved it that time, but I guess not. Wow, that slides out really unexpectedly. Spins itself right around. Alright. Those tires are getting hot. It looks like they're actually taking temperature into consideration now, and I did not notice that before the latest update. So let's retry here. Some fresh tires. Go at it again. This track is it's alright. It'll be good for we could get some like stock cars or NASCARs in the game. That would be cool. I'm not really a big fan of racing like GT3 cars on oval style tracks. You know, I would rather keep cars like that to the road, but it's fun. You know, I would never complain about too many tracks, that's for sure. And if you're just joining in, like I was saying before, I'm running SimuCube Direct Drive wheel, as well as Fanatic Club Sport pedals. Excuse me, actually, I'm running my Elites right now, not Club Sports. I do have Club Sports, but I am using the Elites at the moment. I am also using a Club Sport shifter, which I just got working with the game today. It won't work in this car because this is a paddle shift car, but in the Lancer that I also have in this game it will work, as well as the Renault. So that was pretty cool to realize that I could use the clutch and H shifter and it'll work properly. Not paying attention, looking over at the laptop here. I'm just gonna pull the stream up. Forgot to pull it up on my laptop just so I can see it. Just stop for 1 second here. And alright, pull that up and mute it. Alrighty. Just make sure there's nothing going on in the live chat here. Clear out all my notifications. Alright, sorry about that. Looks like somebody said, "Hey, what's up?" Alright, start driving again. So, maybe not give it quite that much gas. So if anybody is interested in knowing exactly how to get any wheel you want, direct drive, whatever, or any USB device you want working on PS4, let me know in the comments, because if I continue to get questions on exactly how it's done, how to set up gimmicks, what you need to buy and all that, rather than just, you know, direct everybody to the links in the information that I use to do the project, I'm thinking about making a little tutorial video to pretty much explain it all in detail, to kind of walk through the steps, so that somebody coming in with no knowledge of how gimmicks and all that works can still be able to set their hardware up and get racing. I know myself, when I jump into a new project, how much research and everything it takes, and there's always a little bit more to the story, it seems like, than what you can find through searching on forums and following somebody else's procedures. There's always going to be little tidbits or trial and error pieces that that maybe aren't mentioned within you know, within the information available, and I feel like I can make a video to really lay out all the details, what to look out for. Just today I did some more adjustments and I finally got the pedal axes 100% perfect, no dead zone at the top or the bottom, and 100% linear, so that's really cool. I also realized that the handbrake can be used can be mapped to a button, so essentially the axis will activate a button so that you can set up your handbrake, you know, like a Fanatic handbrake within GT Sport. It won't be analog because the game doesn't support that, but it will work as a push button still through the analog handbrake. Good little bumps in this track, makes for good force feedback. Unfortunately, all I can do for most hours of the day is basically hot lap within time trials. At the last update of the beta, the arcade mode was removed, which I find kind of disappointing, because the nice thing about the arcade mode was the ability to use a multitude of cars, whatever car you have across, well, the one included track, which was Brands Hatch. It would have been nice if Nordschleife and Willow Springs and whatnot were also included in the arcade when the arcade was still included. But even just having Brands Hatch, to be able to test one track with multiple cars really helps you to get your setups down, and it's just nice to be able to compare that way, how the force feedback feels, how the car drives and whatnot on one constant variable. With the online races, you're limited for each track, each particular day, to whatever cars happen to be allowed, whatever class that race is, whether it be the GR4 that they have, GR3, or I'm not sure with the regular regular spec, like road spec is called, but nevertheless, you know, there's only certain cars that are allowed with each track for whatever the setup, whatever the combination is that day. And obviously that's because it's online, they want the competition to be even, the cars to be similar. But for practicing and outside of the 3 hours per day that races are being held, that the servers are open, it's nice to have more than, you know, just specific empty tracks with a few specific cars to, you know, practice with. No, this track is called Blue Moon Bay. I don't know if it's a fictional track or a real track, but it's called Blue Moon Bay. I just noticed it pop up tonight on the online server. Close one there. I think I'm going to do a couple more laps in this car, and then I'm going to go ahead and close down the stream, and I believe after that I will go and stream another vehicle that has an H pattern shifter. Alright. I'm going to wrap up this lap, and that will be it. Just a quick stream, just to show the track and car. And actually, let me go from the outside just to show the car a little bit, see what it looks like. Oops. This is the like GT3 version of the C7. I believe in the game it's called the GR3. But that is that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to catch the next one, like I said, I'm going to be streaming another one right now using either the Mitsubishi or the Renault with the H shifter. Catch you at the next one.